Possibly.
I feel like
Possibly.
every time you talk to me, you insult me a little bit.
It's... I don't go into the conversation thinking I'm gonna insult Toma. It, like, just... It just... I don't know, it just happens. You know what I mean? Does that sound reasonable?
No, that doesn't really sound reasonable. Why? What do you mean? You talk to
Well,
me and you're like, yeah, I'm
like,
just gonna start insulting you. Like, this seems
it's not
right.
like I'm trying to insult you, realistically.
Okay.
It just, like... it just happens. Like, I really don't know how else to explain it.
The fuck? I don't insult you.
Is that true?
That's... It's pretty true, I think, for the most part.
There's gotta be a couple times.
Mm, not too many. No.
Yeah, maybe not.
No, I don't
Maybe not.
think so. I think I'm pretty nice to you, actually, all things aside. I think the one time was when, well, no, the one time I was like a little mean, which I think was justified, was when I was like really stressed about the aquarium stream. Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I did. It's actually, I was like, you're late, Toma.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
stressed as fuck. I drove out to the aquarium the day before and back, had to set everything up. I was stressed as fuck. There's traffic, there's car accidents. Okay, I have to find parking. Now I have to run to the aquarium. And I'm like, hey, Veda, I'm setting up right now. This is what's going on. I'm filling you in as I'm doing it. And he's like, did you know you're late? You're late right now. You're a couple minutes late. And I was like, can you let me set up? Shut up.
Okay. The thing is, I actually stand by this one. You know, I stand by it.
Bro, like, there were factors outside of my control, man. I can't set up
No,
for
you're
the
right.
stream
Well, here's the
while I'm
thing.
in the car.
And this may go down in history as one of my worst takes. Maybe it won't. But like, the other IL streams we've done in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
They not been on time either. And that's,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's okay. I mean, it happens sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But like, I was trying to see if we could make this one on time. So I was like, even before you set off and stuff, I was like, we're definitely good on time. We're definitely good on time. You know, if we
Yeah.
set up at this time, is that good? Is that good? Is that good?
Yeah.
And then obviously it, you know, didn't happen. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
obviously this isn't like a professional workplace, right? But imagine it was, right? And you walk in, whatever. It's like, you know, the third time in a row you've been late and you go to Boston, you're like, oh, well, you know, it's traffic and stuff. Then like, they won't be having any of it. Luckily, it's not a professional workplace and nobody really cares, but you know, I stand by it.
I think I would stand by it if it was like a typical streaming environment. Like if it was just like a stream on the PC. I think stuff like that, it's a lot easier to really like adhere to a stricter schedule and really say like, hey, this is the time that we're starting at. But when it comes to something where there's so many outside factors, like even if I do plan ahead of time, it's kind of hard to really expect everything to work out 100%.
I mean, but that's why you have to account for that, right? Like, imagine it's an actual
yeah,
job.
but
You gotta
like-
meet someone at a place, whatever, right? Like, you got a real estate job. You gotta meet someone at a property or something or whatever the fuck. And it's like, you know, you gotta account for, oh, if there's potentially gonna be traffic today, I gotta set off earlier. You know?
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah, that would make sense. But the thing is, like, I also did leave earlier, you know? So it's like sometimes if I tell you already, like, hey, I've already left early, we've already set up ahead of time, and we have half the stuff set up, and I'm already telling you what's going on, it's a little unreasonable to expect that I'm going to be on time at a specific time if I've already told you what's going on and what the situation is, no?
I mean, I don't know about that personally, but
Like if I tell you, hey, I know we're supposed to, here, I'll give you a hypothetical number. Like,
okay.
say for example, we're supposed to start at 10 a.m. Okay, say we're gonna start at 10 a.m. I leave at 8. There's traffic, and it says that my ETA is going to be like 9:50. I say I need to find parking, and then the moment I get to the aquarium, it's like 9:55. I need to set up now. Like, you know that it takes quite a bit of time. It's not our first time doing it, so it's a little like, I feel like it's a little counterproductive at that point to like stressed that it needs to be done in time in like 5 minutes when when you already know.
It's
you know?
kind of productive. No, it's kind of productive. There's no doubt about that, right?
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like we know it takes time to set up. It's just it's things you got to account for, and I would argue it is technically your responsibility to be on time. But I will stress again, at the end of the day, it's a fucking Twitch stream. We can be late if we want. It's not the most professional thing in the world. It doesn't matter. I don't care that much. I thought it was amusing that we still somehow managed to be late.
Yeah, honestly,
and I did
was
press
surprised.
you for it, but like, just for the fucking fun of it, to be honest with you. But like,
No, yeah.
I think it'd be cool if we could do it on time. But at the end of the day, man, it's whatever, you know.
That is true.
I don't hold it against you.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you did. Honestly.
That's good. Just making sure.
Yeah. Like I don't mind at all. I just thought it was pretty funny because I was like, bro, this guy's not helping me right now. I'm stressed and this.
I'm not helping. Well, all I was saying was, you know, we're gonna be late. Is effectively all I was saying.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, bro, what the heck is this guy's freaking deal? I drive so far. I literally have to drive so far 2 days in a row, and bro really goes ahead and says, you know you're late. You know.
I think the idea is that, you know, we could learn from our lateness mistakes for next time. But again, at the end of the day, like, it also probably feels bad because effectively you're the one doing all the work, right? Having to drive there and set up all the IRL stream, right? And I'm just sat on my ass. Like, I have to set up, like, what, a server.
Yeah, no, literally.
That's like it. And I'm like, actually, you're late, buddy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, at that moment, I was like, this motherfucker. No fucking way he said that to me. No way. Actually, you're late. Did you know you're like 3 minutes late? I'm going to start the stream. And I was like, you know what? Start the stream. I'm tired. Oh my God. You know, because like the day before, I was really tired. Like after I drove out, and I just like knocked out. I was like, bro, I'm so fucking tired. So I had to wake up early and do the same drive over and over again. And I was like, I'm stressed. I was stressed. You know you're late right now. Did you know? You're late. Palma.
No, I would also be pissed if I were you. Don't worry. I understand it.
Because like every time I have to get the IRL set up for us, I actually have to like go through a lot of steps because the person, my friend that I borrowed the setup from, is not close to me like at all. So every time
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, every time I have to go, I have to drive like multiple hours to actually get the backpack, and then I have to set it up for hours as well, and then I have to drive multiple hours to go to the location. So it's like a whole freaking day trip, and I'm just like, I'm gonna grab you and shake you.